our waking world, this world we are inhabiting, and the world of dreams which we experience when we fall asleep, we make a distinction between these two. So we say this is real and that was a dream. When I say that was a dream, I am dismissing it as not real. This is reality for us. And traditionally Advaita Vedanta takes this position that, when Upanishads teach us, when Adi Shankaracharya teaches us, most of the bhashyas, most of the commentaries, they take it, this common sense approach which we have, that yes, there is a waking world and that is distinct from the dream world and of course distinct from our deep sleep experience. These are distinct, technically what we call ontologically distinct. They have different levels of reality. And that's what we feel, common sense we feel that. In technical language in Advaita Vedanta, this is called Srishti Drishti Vada. The universe has been created by God, by Big Bang, whatever it is there, and we are seeing it. Bharat Bhavan is there, then we come and see it. It's not that we are imagining Bharat Bhavan. And in dreams, whatever we see, whatever we experience is imagined, is projected by the dreaming mind. Now, this what you call in Vedanta, in Sanskrit and Hindi, Vyavastha, this paradigm is maintained by most teachers. However, there is another way of teaching Vedanta, which is called Drishti Srishti Vada, that the whole thing, just as in your dreams, this entire dream world is a projection of the dreaming mind, in this world also, in the waking world, this entire thing is a projection. It is an appearance. And there is no fundamental difference. What we took to be a difference between dreaming and waking, there is no fundamental difference between dreaming and waking. In fact, according to Gaudapada Acharya, there are only two states. One is dreaming, other is sleeping. Your dream is a dream, your waking is also a dream. And sleeping is sleeping. And waking, real waking, is waking out of this ignorance of duality and waking to your real nature. So it is in that sense he is saying that there is no fundamental difference. I know I am very careful about saying these things because there are masters of Vedanta here and there are Swamijis here who have been dealing with this for decades. So they are listening carefully. I am aware that Madhusudan Saraswati has said Drishti Srishti Vada is Mukhya Siddhanta. He is in his commentary on Dashashloki, Siddhanta Bindu, I think. He says Mukhya Siddhanta. The fundamental teaching of Advaita Vedanta is actually there is no difference between waking and dreaming. Why not? You see, dreams are appearances, objects presented to consciousness. Waking is also objects presented to consciousness. The structure of waking and the structure of dreaming are not fundamentally different. Subject-object, subject-object, that's it. However, this is not the teaching of Advaita Vedanta. The teaching of Advaita Vedanta is that you are Brahman. Brahman is real, the world is an appearance, and you are none other than Brahman. That's all Advaita Vedanta wants to say. So this Drishti Srishti Vada and Srishti Drishti Vada, these are what are called techniques, prakriya. There is another one also, Ajata Vada. Now these techniques of instruction, they will all take you to the same realization. It's not that by Gaudapada's method you will realize some kind of superior Brahman, Brahman plus, and by Shankara's method you will realize some inferior Brahman. No, not like that. Same realization will come. But it depends on the nature, the capacity of the seeker. So those who have extreme vairagya, those whose minds are already purified, for them Drishti Srishti Vada will work just like that. But a more easier, more graded approach is Srishti Drishti Vada. There is much more to be said about this, but I will not say it.